Woman mauled by bear walks 2 miles with fractured skull to find help. Amber Kornak started her dream job 2 weeks ago. She is a grizzly bear wildlife technician for the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service who works out of the remote Cabinet Mountains in Montana. But her dream turned into a nightmare on May 17 when she was mauled by a bear while working alone. With a fractured skull and other serious injuries, Kornak had to hike 2 miles to find help. One of her first projects was to collect grizzly bear hair samples from objects the animals rub against. The plan was to analyze the DNA. Family members called it her lifetime career goal. She's obviously passionate about all wildlife, but her dream and her primary focus was to work with grizzly bears, her friend Jenny Hemmer wrote on a GoFundMe page. While collecting samples near a stream, a bear mauled Kornak from behind. The powerful animal tore into her skull. She suffered 2 fractures and severe lacerations on her head, neck, and back, according to a GoFundMe page. Kornak's survival instincts kicked in. She was able to reach for a can of bear spray to fight off her attacker. But, her fight to survive was far from over. Somehow, Kornak managed to stay calm and hike 2 miles from the site of the attack to her work vehicle where she then drove to find help, Hemmer wrote. Kornak was eventually flown to Kalispell Regional Medical Center after someone called 911. She had to undergo a 4-hour surgery to remove bone fragments and clean wounds to her brain, Hemmer wrote. Kornak had metal plates and screws placed on her skull, the GoFundMe page reports. Doctors also temporarily placed drains in her brain to relieve brain swelling. She is now in stable condition, according to the latest update. Anyone who knows Amber knows that she is fierce, and will fight like hell to recover as quickly as possible, Hemmer wrote on the GoFundMe page. So far, her family and friends have raised over $35,000. Montana Fish, Wildlife and Parks officials opened an investigation into the attack Friday, according to a statement. It is not clear which type of bear is responsible for the attack. Kornak followed proper protocol while working in grizzly bear country, agency spokeswoman Jennifer Strickland said. The Cabinet Mountains are home to about 50 grizzlies, which are protected under federal law as a threatened species in the region. They advise everyone to be bear aware with these tips to stay safe, carry and know how to use bear pepper spray for emergencies. Travel in groups of 3 or more people whenever possible and plan to be out in the daylight hours. Watch for signs of bears, such as bear scat, diggings, torn up logs and turned over rocks, and partly consumed animal carcasses. Make your presence known by talking, singing, carrying a bell, or other means, especially when near streams or in thick forest where visibility is low. This can be the key to avoiding encounters. Most bears will avoid humans when they know humans are present. Use caution in areas like berry patches where bears. Don't approach a bear, respect their space and move off. Contributing, The Associated Press.